Something terrible happened in my field of view. I normally have the field of view around 75, 80, which is my real life field of view. This is terrible. I'm sick and about to faint if my field of view looks like this in real life, but I've got it pulled up pretty high to 80. Earlier today it was really up close. At least I have some zoom out again after about 3 resets. I can't imagine what happened. But it's not right if it's compared to another video. I'm sure when I look at my other videos that this will load up next to. It's not going to work. Anywho, since I'm here, this is the horse breeding project. Very few of these horses are natural because there wasn't very many natural horses in the world in any place close by. And I'm starting my breeding project because I like to have horses with a little of everything. With the light gray horses, I started with 2 6s, an 8, and an 11. This is second generation, and it's an 8. And there's another second generation that's a 9. And the third second generation horse was Ashes. I have now got some of these that are pretty beefy. I've got a 13 in the blacks now. These, I started out with 2, and then I had a surprise one pop out of a breeding. And once I get them over 10, I'm going to name them after famous Lipizzan horses. But having some names on the better horses lets me know who's still in the breeding program. These 2 blacks were part of the first blacks, and her, and then one male. Well, not really a male because they're androgynous here in Minecraft. Where is he? Is it starting now? So here I am, slowly but surely, getting everything settled for the breeding program. As soon as I have reliably some higher numbers, I usually kill off the low numbers, which is why they have to be completely named so that I know I'm not killing off the wrong horse. The horses that have made it above level 10 get good armor. And then when that becomes the low standard, the good armor goes to the high standard. Basically, my intent is to make sure that when a gray horse is bred to a gray horse, nothing pops out but a gray horse. And that's the same with the other colors too. With the other colors, I'm probably only going to bother going up to maybe like 10 or 11 and have one of each. If better pops out, well, that's good. Pintos usually have high health points anyway, and so do the spotted ones. So, basically, I keep the pattern the same, like this dust pattern. If I keep it amongst the horses, I can mix colors to a certain point and make sure nothing weird pops out before I start putting the color all the way down. The white horses started at really low numbers, so they've been the hardest to bring up, as you can tell by the number of them there, especially because they can't be with the pinto coloring underneath. They must have the dust pattern, because the dust pattern means that they won't have any surprise colors pop up. So like that's a spotted pattern. That one's a pinto. Dust patterns are the best for solids, because the Lipizan horses will be the solid horses of gray, white, and black, with some of the dusted white ones to breed back and forth to each other. And then have the pure color lines. The grays will all be bred to each other, or blacks. Dark browns can go with blacks. Kind of a little bit like real genetics, is slightly looser. Anyway, so that's the horse project, showing how many horses are here. And of course, the pride and joys, we'll go ahead and check it out. See a 12 and a 12. Hidden Ashes and Sudagata Black are the ones that are from this breeding. This one here should be from Sudaga and Storm. Not everybody has been properly named through. Over here, I have Precascent and Slow 12. Is the area I was readying for my son. I was going to plop him, let him go ahead and do the Minecraft Come Alive village here, but unfortunately it doesn't give that choice because not enough items is not agreeable with the plugin. It really messes it up. So, it'll let you choose the gender preferences, but it won't open up the crystal ball because the not enough items messes up your enchantment table. He's decided to live in that tree instead of the tree I grew for him. It was closer. Well, but it's a nice and safe area, and that's what I made for him. Here is where that disaster had happened, the giant ring of ice. Still is testament to. Encircling the mountain. That looks strange. There's something up there. But not from the ring of ice. We're still in the building phase of things, so I pop in and out of creative a lot. I'm not really competing with anybody, so... Something's being laggy. And something has affected the ice ring. It's been here for Minecraft days. What's doing this lighting over here? It's very bright. so it shouldn't be this bright. I don't think I have a lot of torches up here to speak of. Anyway, so that was the horse project. Here's this curving bridge that'll once again curve and go down and across here and out towards the spawn. What is this? Oh, I was trying to remove all damage. And then it'll curve up here and around. I might change the direction of the gate and have the castle up here, all big and broody over the valley. Eventually I want to pare it down to 10 white, 8 gray, 8 black, and then like 4 of some of the other grays. And I'm frozen. So I guess this is a good enough spot as any to quit this. I still gotta figure out what's wrong with the field of vision.